We should all know this, that bullying is a major problem, especially for kids in school. Many parents are in denial that their kid is the bully. Today is Pink Shirt Day, a movement that raises awareness about bullies. Here was some advice for parents on what to do if your little angel is the one throwing the insults in the playground. Is parent editor-in-chief, that is today's parent editor-in-chief, Sasha Emmons. So, Sasha, we've had many discussions about this. And how do you know that your child is possibly a bully?
Well, it can be a really hard thing to accept because, as you referenced, I think most of us, our default is not my baby, not my angel. But according to the Public Health Agency of Canada, they did some research that said 53% of kids have admitted to bullying. So that's a lot of kids who are at some point engaging in bullying behavior. So it's going to happen to a lot of us as parents. So I would suggest, as the first step, if you begin to catch wind of a problem, maybe you hear from another parent or your kid comes home and says they were in trouble and you can't quite get the full story, talk to the teacher, because your teacher spends all day with your child and is a really good gauge for how they are doing socially. If there's another child that they seem to always be in conflict with, your teacher will have that information. And I think that that's a great question to ask, even just during your parent-teacher conferences, in addition to how they're doing academically, how are they doing socially?
What makes a bully?
So the definition of bullying is where there's a power differential between two kids. So one kid has power over the other, and then there's aggressive behavior between them. And there are three different kinds of bullying. It can be verbal, so saying hurtful words, name-calling. It can be physical, so pushing, shoving, throwing rocks, something like that. But it can also be social. So, say you try to ice another kid out, social isolation, whether it's on the playground or on social media, try to turn other kids against them. And so a lot of people don't really understand that that's bullying as well.
And is there a point where some parents may feel that, kids are going to be subjected to bullying, and my child might be a little bit aggressive, a little bit A-type personality. What are some corrective behaviors maybe that you're causing the problem at home yourself?
Well, so one of the risk factors for your kid being a bully is maybe they're seeing this behavior at home. It might be from a sibling, or it could be just from the way that they see their parents interact with others. Learning how to deal with aggression and anger in an effective way is really hard. That's a hard thing for adults to do, so you understand that it's hard for kids to develop that skill as well. So again, this is so normal. So many parents will have a kid that engages in bullying behavior, so you don't want to totally beat yourself up, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't look at your own behavior in the home. Sometimes also a big life change can cause a kid to act out as well. So say it's a move, or parents are splitting up, or there's been a death in the family, something like that. You really want to make sure that your kid is getting all the attention that they need.
And we talked about discussion, having discussions, and we were also saying Wonder is a fantastic movie to watch as a family to open up that discussion.
Yeah, so I've watched that movie twice. It's on demand now, and I've had great conversations with my kids afterward, and you see a lot of bullying behavior to talk through in the movie. What's amazing about that movie also is that you see good kids that are presented as really nice kids, sometimes making bad choices. So it's a great opportunity to talk through how no one's perfect, but it's how you fix your mistakes that says who you are as a person.
Yeah, so have those discussions today, talk to your family, and if you ever need more information, you can go to todaysparent.com. Sasha, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And also today, as a parent, wear a pink shirt and support. We're going to have more coming up right after the break.